I was lucky. I actually got to meet Ray Charles one night. I was playing piano over at the Sheraton back then, right at the corner of Billy Graham Parkway and I-85.
Okay,
and so I'm playing the piano bar in there. They had a beautiful white Kawai grand piano. Only bad thing about it, they also had a swimming pool and an open air atrium. And I don't know if it's the humidity in the place, but that darn piano, they'd tune it up, and you'd come in, you go, oh, it sounds nice and tuned. Then you'd hit it again, and you could almost watch it go out of tune. I don't know. But I was in there playing away one night. They used to do 4 hours a night, 6 nights a week there. And this guy came in and sat right next to the piano, and no one was paying attention to me. It was a meat market. You know, all the secretarial force from all the businesses right around there came over there for happy hour, and where all the secretaries are, all the guys are going to follow. And they not listen to the piano player, except this guy comes in and sits next to the piano, and he's wearing an airline pilot uniform. Got his wings and everything. Every song I do, he looks over and goes. And so when I finished my set, I walked over and thanked him. He says, well, hey, I know good piano players. And he says, I work for a piano player. What? You know, if you would have said, I work for Eastern Airlines, that wouldn't have been a surprise. But he said, I work for a piano player. And I said, oh, yeah? He pulls out his card. He's chief pilot for Ray Charles Enterprises. And I said, are you flying Ray today? He says, well, we checked him in about half hour ago. He's up in his room. Can you introduce me to him, please? I said, we're not going to go up there and bother him tonight, but if you happen to be here at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, I'll introduce you. I went home. I don't think I slept at all that night because I was not going to fall asleep and wake up at 6:30 and he's gone. I was there when he told me, and sure enough, the elevator doors open, and here comes Ray Charles, his pilot, and one other guy. And as we're walking over, I see the pilot look over to Ray and go, and all of a sudden, it's like someone flipped the button on the back of Ray Charles, and all of a sudden, he's like, oh yeah. So they stop, and I can hardly speak, you know, and the pilot says, Ray, here's a young fellow that was playing piano last night. And Ray goes, oh, hey. He says, I love the way you sing. You got soul. He says, not everyone's got soul. And if you got to be born with it. If you're not born with it, you can't teach it. You can't learn it. You got to be born with it. You got soul, son. I said, well, thank you. I started to get my heart going again. But he said one other thing. He says, if you're born with it, you have a responsibility. And that's to keep on spreading it for the rest of your life. So I got my marching orders from the man himself back in the early 80s. So I'm sitting here and I'm doing what he told me. So there, yeah.